silence, I sweat, been different. We flexing our muscles like we finished lifting. Big only not no budget, my pockets is fat, DJ Mustard. Know them boys tender, they flop, they bust. And I go get, hop in the whip and I might start drinking.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And the winner tonight, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're watching Game 7 on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Take a look at Cleveland. Well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point, I think the physical exhaustion may take a backseat to the mental exhaustion, especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
Here's Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Mobley, a screen on Robinson. A nice shot by Mitchell.
The answer from Mitchell, a three of his own.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Harden. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a three. They're in with a rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Robinson passes to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Thompson for 3. He's off on that one. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Harden, pass to Mobley. Robinson against Mitchell. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
And it's Cunningham missing.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Rebounded by the Pistons. It's Thompson, high post. He's against Allen, 11 feet out, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Pistons trail by 6. Will it go? The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Cunningham against Harden. Duren with a screen on Harden. Cunningham passes to Duren. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Out to Mobley. Back to Harden. Pass to Wade. Jacks up a 3. First shot won't go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 4. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got his second basket of the game.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Outside Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 5. And he makes it. Cunningham's got 7.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
He shoots. Harden can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him. Allen outside. And that bucket makes it.
Gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. Harden against Cunningham. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Back to Harden. There's the triple. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. The fadeaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Robinson. No points yet. Pass to Harris. Cavaliers with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. BA, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And Cleveland has possession, following the score by Detroit. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Robinson. Cunningham passes to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Goes back up. And it's Cunningham missing. The Cavs trailing. Oh, there's the alley. Duren with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Cunningham with the ball. Harden picks him up.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
The Cavaliers shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Harden from outside. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Now here's Harden. No points so far. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night. Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And it's Cunningham missing. Harden with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Harris. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 20 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Merrill outside. Mitchell up top, all alone. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Here's Merrill. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for Detroit. Herter's checked in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. A 3 off the inbound. Connects from downtown.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Merrill. And that misses. That would have put him up. Harris passes to Cunningham. Driving in. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Cunningham's got 26.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drive.
Harden, good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Cunningham throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Cunningham. 28 points for him.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Allen outside. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Pass to Jenkins. And here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Over Mitchell. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Tyson. From deep, Mitchell. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Cunningham. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Count it.
And using that strong frame, Cunningham is able to drive in and muscle through contact.
Merrill outside. Pass to Mitchell, takes a 3, and Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Strus the pass to Merrill. Mitchell with room to shoot. He can't get that one to fall.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pistons ahead, leading by... And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
and that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
And the Pistons shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Holland. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 3. And he's going for the lob. Here's Jenkins, covered by Schroeder. And here's LeVert for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Outside Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen finds Strus. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, with multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Free throw good. Schroeder. The Pistons leading. Merrill with it. Now Herter defending. Back to Merrill. From deep. Holland with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Merrill. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Jenkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. So they take the lead. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Strus against LeVert. Pass to Schroeder. Merrill outside. Now here's Allen. From 12 feet. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Stewart against Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And Cleveland has possession. Outside Schroeder. Over Cunningham. Cleveland again missing.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham's going to work.
To the middle. Here's Allen. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. And that's now 10 points for Jarrett Allen.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shoots from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. James Harden comes in for Schroeder. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Allen, the pass to Wade. Down low. Got a piece of it. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Harden. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Here's Strus. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And here's Cunningham outside. Drains the triple. Cunningham's got 42 in the game.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Allen with it, guarded by Stewart. Harden, and that's his 3rd bucket at 8 attempts.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Ali. Good. He hits again.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Thompson in the post. He's scoreless. Misses from short range. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Harden can't hit.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And it's Cunningham missing. The Cavs trailing. Here's Dyson. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
There's Cunningham with a 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Cunningham's got 48. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And it's good! He hits another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Beyond the arc. Harden can't hit.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Tyson. Holland with a rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Back to Harden to end the run. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren comes in for Stewart. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Holland. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in for Allen. Here's Tyson. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Cunningham outside. 4-3. Good! That's another bucket!
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. I mean, how much further can he go?
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 25. There's a screen. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Again! An avalanche!
And he's now claimed the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Just roasting the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him.
One more bucket, and he passes Jordan for first.
The 3 from Mitchell. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson for 3. They get it back. Pass to Harris from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Allen with a screen on Cunningham. Cunningham against Harden. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Harden's got 8.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Cunningham looking it over. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by Harden. Here's Tyson. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Harden. Good D by Cunningham.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And so it's Detroit, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Detroit Pistons.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off, but those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking an Earthling that question because me, I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Pass to Duren. And here's Cunningham for 3. Another bucket. Wow.
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And to come down with an injury at this point is a huge blow. The last thing he wants is to bow out in the midst of the playoffs. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Good on the shot. 67 points for Cade Cunningham.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Duren. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Pistons lead by 17. Duren finds Robinson over Mobley. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And for Allen, it's about getting to his spots. When he's doing this, he's capable of catching fire.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Nice shot by Harden.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Duren.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Harden from outside. Duren with a rebound. Detroit leading by 18. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Merrill. No good from outside.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Cavaliers trail by 21. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Duren. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Allen. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Harris. Shoots over Mobley. Hits the front of the rim and out. Harden against Cunningham. Harden surveying the D. From downtown. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another one! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Harden, the pass to Allen. Now Mitchell. 28 points for him. Cleveland again missing. Pass to Cunningham. Lets a floater go. And Thompson with a lay-in. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Mobley outside. Three-pointer, Harden drills it from deep. Harden's got 17.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's Merrill. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and it's good for 2.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well. You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to Mitchell. It's Merrill on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. The shot by Merrill, no good. Detroit leading by 17. Harris outside. Now here's Duren. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Merrill outside from deep three-point land. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Harden. Allen a screen from deep. Duren with the rebound. Detroit leading by 19. Robinson on the wing. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Harden from outside. He buries it from 3. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Harris Morris against Mitchell. Pass to Duren. Robinson for three. Hits a three-pointer. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Robinson. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Strus in for James Harden. Here's Herter. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Pass to Holland. Here's Jenkins. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 9 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Duren. Inside. Here's Holland. Duren, the screen. Shot on the wing. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside Mitchell. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter here. Allen, the pass to Strus. Here's Tyson. He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
LeVert outside. Duren with a screen on Strus. The shot by LeVert, no good. And Cleveland shooting just about 43% in the third. Pass to Strus. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Herter. Here's Jenkins. Back to Herter. Holland for three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 17-point game. Outside Strus. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jenkins. Now Duren. Allen defending. Allen against Duren. Here's Herter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 19.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 31 now. Pass to Tyson. Fires the three. That shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pistons on top, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Cavaliers trail by 19. Harden with it. Outside Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Stewart. The shot from the low post is good.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
The Cavaliers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Harden, the pass to Strus. Here's Merrill. It's another three for Cleveland. And Detroit has possession. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Cunningham. From deep three-point range. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
Merrill outside. It's another three for Cleveland.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Throw it down on the lob.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
And here's Harden. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from the wing, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Strus the pass to Bryant. Now Harden. Back to Bryant. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Pass to Herder. Stewart, screen on Strus. There's Herder with the three, and the three-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Strus the pass to Harden. Here's Merrill. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Ellis is subbed in for Merrill. Here's Cunningham. The three connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
The 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Ellis' shot is off. Detroit leading by 20. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Harden from behind the arc. That one is off. For Detroit, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. There's Cunningham with a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 20. And here's Strus outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Strus has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Keon Ellis. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense...
And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Now Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ellis. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. Detroit leading by 13. With the crossover. And it's Cunningham. Gotta get to go.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Ellis outside. The three is up. Duran with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Here's Cunningham. And the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
The three from Mitchell, pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 37. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Cunningham steps on the gas, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Chance to see our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Man, he was fully committed to getting the W. The next round is in sight, and he doesn't want to let that chance slip away. Detroit leading by 13. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Allen.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mobley down low, pounded by Harris. The three from Mitchell. The shot misses. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Cunningham charges all the way.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Three-pointer Harden. The Pistons clear it.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And here's Cunningham. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
And Cunningham throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
The Pistons lead by 20. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Allen outside. Pass to Harden. They need this. Duran with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Herder comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Down low, and stolen by Herder. Pass to Cunningham. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Reed's checked in for Duren.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
The Cavaliers shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Back to Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And Detroit making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Cunningham against Mitchell. And it's Cunningham missing. Cleveland's shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Cunningham. And that one drops for him.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Mobley finds Mitchell. No good on the three. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Ellis' shot is off. There's Cunningham with a three. Connects again from distance.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
From deep, Strus drops in the three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
I love big guards. Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Mitchell with the ball. And so the Detroit Pistons have won the series. And it took 7 games, but with this victory, they've wrapped this series up and are moving on to the conference finals.
A thrilling, hard-fought series, and they definitely deserve